Hi, this is Peter. I want to talk about the information which show into the PIX LCD monitor. So let's go with it. So in the top part is actually the audio level. So now what we are showing is the SDI embedded audio from the F3 and then connected to the PIX system. So you will see the bar is actually just like jumping and then it's actually have audio signal. So if you want to set maybe for example some situation, maybe it's actually too loud or maybe the level is too low, and then what should we do? Is you can actually go to the audio button and then we will jump into the audio level page. So you're using the dial to choose the channel which you want to change and then press it. And then you can just like increase or decrease the levels which you need. It's pretty simple. And then it's also powerful too because it's pretty like an audio mixer. So I back to 0 first. Okay. So just back to the LCD screen. Underneath this is the headphone source. So now I'm actually monitor the channel 1 and channel 2, but you can set to, for example, like maybe channel 1 to channel 8 or maybe left to right or other thing else. So this is your for your preference. And this is the input source of the informations because we are actually using the SDI in. So that's why it tell you that, okay, the source is from SDI in and then the resolution is 1080-50i. So underneath this is actually the converted or maybe the resolutions codec because the PIX can do the up convert and also do the cross convert. So you can for now I'm actually setting the input is 1080-50i, but I'm actually converted into 25p. So that's why you will show it is 25p. And also we have to let you know that is once you do the conversions, the HDMI out and also the SDI out is already converted into the format. So that means for the HDMI and the HDSDI out is already converted to 1080-25p. Underneath is actually what you are actually using for the codec. So now I'm using the ProRes 422HQ. Underneath is the next will be the date and time. And then next will be the timecode that you are setting. So for the other side, so this is the small one is actually the durations. And then if you got like maybe a file names, for example, like now, and then it will show a file names in it. But if you are not, maybe when you start to just like switch on the camcorder, and then maybe it will not show unless maybe you start the recording. For example, like now, okay. So for the next one, it will jump to PIX-002, 001, and then -012. Okay, so this is the duration. Up for the SSD and the CF card, this is the informations that show you maybe whether it's actually connected on also the duration that you can use. So for example, at this moment, I haven't put on any CF card. So the CF card is telling you that it's offline. So the SSD, I'm actually attached on, and then it tells you that, okay, you only can have 1 hour and 22 minutes to record with the ProRes 422HQ. So it's pretty useful information to let you know how long you can still play with the system. And for this, after this is showing you the audio input. So at this moment, because I'm using the SDI embedded 2-channel into the PIX, so I'm set it into a HDMI SDI 2-channel embedded. For the nearly on the top, you will see the external and also the batteries. So what does it mean? It shows you which power source you are actually driving the PIX. When you see a star next to the informations, so that means that is actually your preference. So when you see the star in the external, so that means you are actually using the AC power to drive the PIX. So what's it mean? And then is it actually useful for me? Yeah, it's true. It's very useful. Why is when you need to put on maybe a battery at the back, and then because you can put on a batteries at the back of your PIX as UPS system. So I just show you right now, okay? So maybe for example, if I accidentally just like took off the power, maybe when I recorded, and then I just accidentally put off the power, you see that the system is actually switched automatically into the battery system. So the batteries is acting like a UPS system. So when this is happened, and then you can still have time for you to just like stop it and then close the files. So this is a very safety functions for some people who's using for the maybe outdoor broadcasting situations. And also, it's showing you what's the voltage level is, and then you will know that, okay, maybe it's time for you to just close the file. Otherwise, maybe the power is too low, and then cut the power, and then you cannot have time to just like close the files. So this is the manual of the PIX which show in the informations. But if you want to just like take off all the informations, just press the LCD, and then all the informations will be gone. So you can have like a very clear pictures about what you are actually shooting now.